And people, they say, oh, Abu Bakr and Umar and Usman, they wronged Hazrat Ali and the family of Rasulullah and the Ahlul Bayt, and they oppress them, they wrong them. If somebody oppresses you, how do you feel towards them? You love them, you envy them, you admire them, or you hate them? If somebody oppresses you, wrongs you, you have something and he takes it away from you, you're going to love him, you're going to admire him, you're going to respect him, you will hate him. And people that you hate, you won't name you. One thing you definitely won't do is to name your children after them. And if Abu Bakr and Umar and Usman radiallahu anhu had wronged the family of Rasulullah, then the family of Rasulullah, Ahlul Bayt, Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Hassan and Hussein, they wouldn't have named their children after them. I was saying Hazrat Ali had 14 sons. One he named, two everybody knows, Hassan and Hussein. Then he named 3 after Rasulullah. Muhammad Akbar, Muhammad Awsat, Muhammad Asghar. 3 and 2 makes 5. One he named Abdullah, one Ubaidullah. 7. 4 he named after his family members. Jafar, Yahya, Aun and Abbas. That makes, and from 14 how many does that leave? 3. 1 he named Abu Bakr, 1 he named Umar, 1 he named Usman. So if Hazrat Ali felt that Abu Bakr and Umar would have wronged me, would he have named his sons after Abu Bakr and Umar and Usman? And Abu Bakr bin Ali, Umar bin Ali, Usman bin Ali, they were with Hazrat Hussein when he was martyred in the plain of Karbala. And these sons of Abu Bakr, of Hazrat Ali, Abu Bakr, Umar and Usman bin Ali, Abu Bakr bin Ali, Usman bin Ali, Umar bin Ali, they were with Hazrat Hussein when he was martyred in the plain of Karbala. Then when Hazrat Hussein radiallahu anhu, he grew up. When he grew up, then Allah gave him many sons. Along with his other sons, Hazrat Hassan, he named one Abdullah. And among others, he gave one of his sons the name Abu Bakr, one he gave Umar. Hazrat Hassan had sons by the name of Abu Bakr and Umar. Then Hazrat Hussein, Allah blessed him with sons. 2 of his sons, he named one Abu Bakr, one Umar. And then Shias believe in Imams. They believe 12 Imams. They believe as Ali was the first Imam, Hassan second, Hussein third, then Ali bin Hussein, who's also known as Zainul Abidin. Ali bin Hussein, then Ali rahimahullah, Ali bin Hussein, Zainul Abidin had a son, his name was Muhammad bin Ali. He's also known as Imam Muhammad Baqir. Then he had a son, his name was Jafar. He's known as Jafar Sadiq. And the Shia's fiqh is known as fiqh Jafariya. Just as we have Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah have fiqh Hanfi, fiqh Shafi, fiqh Maliki, Hanbali. And the Shias, their fiqh is known as fiqh Jafariya. And which is based on the teachings according to their thinking of Imam Jafar Sadiq and the 6th Imam. Hazrat Ali, Hassan, Hussein, Ali bin Hussein, Muhammad bin Ali and Jafar bin Ali. He's the 6th Imam. Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah also spent a few years under Hazrat Jafar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. The great grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he was regarded as one of the great fuqaha and muhaddisun of Medina. He died 3 years before Imam Abu Hanifa. In the year Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah died in 150 AH after Hijrah. Imam Jafar Sadiq passed away in 147 after Hijrah. And Allama Shamsuddin Dhabi has mentioned him as one of the great fuqaha and ulama of Medina. Imam Jafar Sadiq radiyallahu ta'ala. And Imam Jafar Sadiq had a son named Musa Kazim. He was their 7th Imam. Then his son Ali Raza, his son Muhammad Taqi, his son Ali Naqi. Ali Raza was the 8th Imam, Muhammad Taqi was the 9th, and Ali Raza, Muhammad Taqi, Ali Naqi, he was the 10th. Hassan Askari was the 11th, and they say the 12th Imam was Imam Mahdi, who vanished when he was a young boy. Hazrat Ali had sons, named them Abu Bakr, Umar and Usman. Hazrat Hassan named his sons Abu Bakr and Umar. Hazrat Hussein named his sons Abu Bakr and Umar. Then his son Imam Zainul Abidin, he named 2 of his sons Umar and Usman. Then Imam Baqir, Imam Jafar Sadiq, Musa Kazim, he named his sons Abu Bakr and Umar. So as Ali, Hassan, Hussein, Zainul Abidin and Musa Kazim, 5 of their 12 Imams have named who they say are Imams. We all accept them as Imams, as great scholars. pious people, descendants of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but they say they were their imams. So 5 of them have named their children Abu Bakr and Umar and Usman. Another person who stings in their eyes is Aisha radiallahu anha. In fact, on the YouTube you will see many clips, na'uzu billah, accusing Hazrat Aisha of poisoning Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in Hayatul Qulub, Mullah Baqir Majlisi has written that when the 12th Imam comes, what he will do, he will go to the graveyard and raise Hazrat Aisha, and he will lash her for her part in the battle against Hazrat Ali, na'uzu billah. But when we see similarly, if Hazrat Aisha had wronged the Ahl Bayt, would they have named their daughters after Aisha? Imam Jafar Sadiq's, one of his daughters' name was Aisha. His granddaughter, the daughter of the 7th Imam Musa Kazim, he named her Aisha. The 8th Imam Ali Raza named his daughter Aisha. The 10th Imam Ali Naki named his daughter Aisha. And this is all in Shia books. So if as Aisha, Billah, if she had a sore place in their hearts, or if she had any differences and they hated her, would they have named their daughters Aisha? Never. So when they named their daughters Aisha, Imams naming their daughters Aisha, so it shows they respected Aisha. They looked up to Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, as Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, after the battle of Jamal, he said, وَلَهَا بَعْدُ حُرْمَتُهَا الْأُولَى. What's happened has happened. She deserves the same respect as she had before this battle of Jamal. She is our mother, and she still deserves our love, our obedience and our respect. Hazrat Ali respected her, and the other children of Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu continued respecting her. The other Imams respected her because she was the true mother of the Ummah. The woman the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved the most. So look, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu gave his daughter to the Prophet in marriage. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu gave his daughter to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in marriage. So when the Prophet accepted Aisha and Hafsa in his marriage, so what do you think? They were munafiqah or they were mu'minat? They were proper mu'minat. They were mothers, not just mu'minat, ummahatul mu'mineen. They were the mothers of the believers. So the Prophet endorsed their iman, Allah endorsed their iman. When Allah gave the Prophet opportunity and his daughter Fatima became ready for marriage, he gave Hazrat Fatima to Hazrat Ali. Hazrat Umar gave his daughter to the Prophet gave his daughter to Hazrat Ali. Hazrat Ali completed the circle by giving his daughter Kulthum to Hazrat Umar. So if Hazrat Ali didn't think that Hazrat Umar was a true believer, would he have given him his daughter Kulthum? She says, no, it wasn't Kulthum, the daughter of Hazrat Ali, it was another Kulthum. Because Kulthum was a very common name. The Prophet had a daughter by the name of Kulthum. Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Fatima's daughter was Kulthum. Hazrat Abu Bakr had a daughter by the name of Kulthum. And Hazrat Ali's brother Jafar, his son Abdullah, also had a daughter by the name of Kulthum. So Kulthum was a very common name. But this Kulthum which Hazrat Umar married was the daughter of Ali and Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, the granddaughter of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah knew there will come many people who will bark at Umar. And they will say, oh no, Umar was like this and Umar was like this. Allah wanted to put assurance policy in place so that nobody in the right frame of mind can dare open his mouth with regards to Umar. When Hazrat Kulthum reached the age where she could be married, Hazrat Umar said to Hazrat Ali, if you allow me, I want the honor of marrying your daughter, the granddaughter of Rasulullah. Because I have heard the Prophet saying, all relationships will become useless except my relationship. So although I already have a relationship with Rasulullah through my daughter, but I want to strengthen that relationship. So I feel I deserve to be married to your daughter. Hazrat Ali said, well, I had wanted her to be married to my nephew, Abdullah bin Jafar. Hazrat Jafar was his elder brother. He was martyred in the battle of Muta against the Romans. He had a son. He was a very pious, very generous son. A very good man. And he said, I wanted to give her to him. He said, that's okay, but I feel I deserve more. Please give me this honor. Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, he agreed. And Hazrat Fatima's and Ali radiallahu anhu's daughter Kulthum was given to Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu. So when Hazrat Ali And by the time, Hazrat Hassan and Hussein are also grown up to be young men. So Hazrat Hassan, Hazrat Hussein and Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, three of the Imams, when they agreed to the marriage of Hazrat Umar with Hazrat Ali's daughter and the sister of Hassan and Hussein, what do you think? They considered him as a true believer or a munafiq? Na'uzubillah. True believer. So Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Umar's nikah with Kulsum endorsed by Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Hassan and Hazrat Hussein radiallahu ta'ala anhuma. The central figure, like I said earlier, in the Shia teachings is of Imam Ja'far Sadiq, the sixth Imam. And most of the narrations in Shia scriptures are through Hazrat Ja'far Sadiq. And his mother and his grandmother, Imam Ja'far Sadiq, his father was Imam Baqir, but his mother was the granddaughter, was the great granddaughter of Abu Bakr. Just as Abu Bakr radiallahu anh spent all his wealth on Rasulullah, he gave his daughter to Rasulullah. Similarly, the descendants of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu continued giving their daughters to the Ahl Bayt. And there were many instances when the Ahl Bayt, they took daughters from the descendants of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. And just as the Prophet gave two daughters to Hazrat Usman, he gave two daughters for Hazrat Usman, the Ahl Bayt similarly carried on giving their daughters to descendants of Hazrat Usman. Hazrat Abu Bakr's descendants carried on giving daughters to descendants of Rasulullah. And because the Prophet had given two daughters to Usman, the Ahl Bayt carried on giving their daughters to Hazrat Usman. Hazrat Hassan radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he had two daughters. One was Ummul Hassan, one was Ummul Qasim. Hazrat Hassan radiallahu, the Prophet's granddaughter, Hazrat Hassan's daughter, Ummul Qasim, she was married to one of the great grandsons of Hazrat Usman radiallahu anhu. Hazrat Hussein radiallahu anhu's two daughters, one was Fatima, one was Sakina. One was Fatima, one was Sakina. Fatima, she was married to Abdullah bin Amr bin Usman radiallahu anhu, grandson of Hazrat Usman. Sakina, she was in Karbala and she survived as well. She was married initially to Zayd bin Amr bin Usman, grandson of Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Hazrat Usman had another son, his name was Aban. Aban was married to Kulthum, the daughter of Abdullah bin Jafar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And so you see how the Ahl Bayt, and then Aban had a son, his name was Marwan. She was also married to another descendant of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through Hazrat Hassan radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu had three sons. One was Abdullah, one was Abdurrahman, one was Muhammad. Abdurrahman radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a Sahabi. He had a son, he was also a Sahabi. But Abdurrahman radiallahu anhu had a daughter, her name was Hafsa. Hafsa, the daughter of Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr, the granddaughter of Abu Bakr, she was one of the wives of Hazrat Hassan radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And then Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr, from one of his other daughters, Asma binti Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr, his daughter Asma binti Abi Bakr, she had a daughter by the name of Farwa. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, two sons, Muhammad and Abdurrahman. Muhammad had a son, his name was Qasim. He was one of the fuqaha of Medina. And Qasim was married to this daughter of Abdurrahman, whose name was Asma. They had a daughter, her name was Farwa. She was the mother of Imam Ja'far Sadiq. So Imam Ja'far Sadiq radiallahu anhu used to say, Abu Bakr is my father from two sources. He has given birth to me twice. One from his father's side, from Qasim bin Muhammad bin Abi Bakr, and Imam Ja'far's mother Farwa. She was Farwa bint Asma bint Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr. And so I was saying, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu's descendants, they continued giving daughters to the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if they did not have such friendly, brotherly and relationships, you think they would have carried on giving and taking daughters from each other? So the fact that they would name their children after Abu Bakr and Umar and Aisha, it showed they looked up to these Khulafa Rashidun. The fact that they took daughters from them, they gave them daughters, Allahu Akbar. And central figures like Imam Ja'far Sadiq, Allahu Akbar. His mother, Allahu Akbar. The granddaughter of Abu Bakr, the great granddaughter of Abu Bakr, from his both sons put together, Allahu Akbar.